Alright guys,
Hi, guys.
we're back. Video 3.
This is the final video. Oh, I'm gonna miss these guys later, but you know.
You'll have to buy another kit and come back.
There we go. We'll kind of look a lot alike.
We'll look pretty similar. Awesome. So this video is going to be all about the 3 different kinds of chocolate, which remind me what those are again, Susie?
So, dark. You've already tried dark. Your personal favorite. Milk. My personal favorite. And the last one is, what do you think it is? Milk, dark, and white chocolate.
White chocolate, yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh, you're thinking, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking white chocolate. It's not even really chocolate.
No, it is kind of boring. Well, it actually isn't chocolate because there's no cacao beans in it whatsoever. The only part of the cacao pod that's even in white chocolate is cocoa butter.
That's right.
So there's no percentage of cacao present. So I don't think it is real chocolate, but it is heavily debated.
That's right. I personally like white chocolate. Not as much as milk chocolate, I'll give you that, but we're gonna try it all. I actually learned something very, very interesting. So when we first started making chocolate, which is about 11 years ago, we started making chocolate 11 years ago, and at that time 65% of people were dark chocolate, or were milk chocolate. Let's start over again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, fun fact, Emma.
Love that girl.
Okay. Hey, fun fact, Ellie. Did you know when we started making chocolate 10 years ago that 65% of people liked milk chocolate? I know. How about that?
I guess you have a lot of fans, people that agree with
Right.
you.
This was 10 years ago. And 25% of people love dark chocolate. Now this is 10 years ago. Hang on. Now, 10% of people like white chocolate. But since we've been doing this and all the information that's come out about dark chocolate and how healthy it is and free radicals and antioxidants, we've seen a real shift in that. And so now what we've seen is probably 65% of people are dark chocolate. I want to be a dark chocolate. See, when I grow up, I want to be like Ellie and like dark chocolate. But for right now, milk chocolate.
One day you'll get there.
Thanks. Okay, white chocolate. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so as we said, white chocolate has no cocoa percent. So what is even in white chocolate then if it's not even chocolate?
Unicorns and wonderfulness, I think.
More like milk, cream, sugar, and cocoa butter. But that's close enough.
Close enough to unicorns.
Yeah. So that's actually the difference between milk, dark, and white chocolate. So white chocolate has more sugar, less cocoa, usually between 35% to 40% cocoa. Whereas dark chocolate, as we said, is usually between 40, can even be up to 100%.
That's right. That's the kind of chocolate that you like curls your toenails.
Yeah.
That's very bitter.
It's like eating cocoa chalk.
Yeah. What's the darkest that you've ever eaten?
I've had 90% before.
Were you like, yeah, I love this?
Not so much. I love dark chocolate, but
Yeah.
that's a lot. Very bitter.
Yeah.
Definitely need some milk. Yeah, so the percentages of cocoa determine what the sweetness will be. So usually though, between as we said, since milk chocolate is 35 to 40, between the 40 to about 45, 50 range, that's what's called bittersweet chocolate, which most of the time people put that in their chocolate chip cookies. So it's still considered dark chocolate, but we usually call it bittersweet because it's right on the cusp of milk and dark.
Okay, now the time that we're all waiting for, white chocolate. Woo, woo, woo. Are you excited about this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Time to broaden our horizons.
We're broad. Okay, here we're back, and we're gonna just take a little piece of this white chocolate. I should probably do a bigger piece because you know how much Ellie loves white chocolate.
So now we're gonna sample the final kind, white chocolate. So
Yes.
grab your piece, but
Okay, no gobbling it. Just put it in your mouth again. Now this is gonna melt really pretty fast. Is it? Is it melting? Yes. Okay. Now just rub it over the top of your mouth. Does it? Does it smell? Does it taste like twinkle lights and unicorns? Yes. It's a lot sweeter, isn't it? Right? Okay. So what do you think? What do you think? Have you become a believer? Are you believing in a white chocolate now?
I'm definitely tasting unicorns.
Okay. But it's a lot sweeter, isn't it? Right, guys? Yes.
Yeah, so now's the time to pause the video. Talk about how you felt about the white chocolate. Did you like it better than the milk or dark? Why not? I would agree with you if you said no. But it's still pretty good. Talk about your favorite one and why it was your favorite. Maybe which one was the most smooth and velvety, which one was the most creamy. So yeah, pause the video and talk about that.
But definitely come back because we're going to be doing some chocolate trivia.
You've made it the final stop on the chocolate tour. I hope y'all had fun so far. We know we did. We had a great time. I hope you tried all the chocolate, and if you have some left, just keep on sampling. Maybe just keep rewatching the videos.
There we
So
go.
yeah, so finally,
Otherwise, they're going to miss us.
yeah, I know I would. So our final stop is chocolate trivia. Now we have a special surprise for you. If you use the link below to send us your answers, you'll get an email back from us. So that's pretty cool, handcrafted from our Master's Hand team. So make sure you send in your answers. So I think we have our first trivia question.
Okay, what state in the United States is the only state in the United States that grows cacao beans?
Pause the video if you need to write down those answers. All right, so the next trivia question is, how many pounds of chocolate do you think the average American consumes in a year?
There's a bit of a correlation to how big our bar was, so there's a bit of a hint.
Might have to rewind and go rewatch that part. This one's a little more difficult.
Okay, so this is the question. How many cocoa beans are in a pound of chocolate? How many cocoa beans does it take to make a pound of chocolate?
So be sure to send in your answers.
Yes.
Use that link below.
Yeah.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed everything that your chocolate kit had to offer, from figuring out the cocoa bean process to how our chocolate is tempered, and even trying a sample of each kind of chocolate. Now, if you enjoyed the chocolate kit, you can call into Master's Hand and even purchase one for a friend. I hope that they would enjoy this experience as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and come on down to Master's Hand.
Bye.